Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Don Porter, Joel Fabiani, Jane Merrow, Stephen Elliott. Tonight's episode, Web of Deceit.
I was beginning to think you forgot.
The people in the next house were out on their patio. I was afraid they might see you come in. And if Mr. Tatum found out...
You are afraid, aren't you?
He'd fire me, Stephen. He's told me so many times that I'm never to let anyone in the house unless he says to. Oh, Stephen, darling. Oh. Let's go inside. He won't be back until 11. 2 heavenly hours.
There's no chance the cook will come home, is there?
Mm-mm. She has a sister. She stays with her on nights off.
This calls for champagne. Where does he keep it?
He doesn't. Would 12-year-old Scotch be acceptable?
Only if there's some sort of snack to go with it.
I'll see what there is in the fridge.
I'll get the drinks.
The drinks are in the living room. thought you were famished.
I am.
It's Mr. Tatum. Oh, Stephen, please hurry. Please.
Now, don't worry. He won't see me. I'll call you tomorrow.
Put your hands behind your head and keep them there.
Take it easy, Mr. Tatum.
Montgomery? Adam Montgomery?
I found some extremely interesting memos in your file, Mr. Tatum, but I'd be pleased to forget them if you...
I said to keep them there.
If you forget that I dropped in this informal manner.
Not a chance. You've been trying to get me and Jim Brock for a long time. Those libelous innuendos in your filthy column and on television.
They were libelous. Why haven't you sued?
Because you know just how far to go without laying yourself open. But this time, caught in the act of breaking and entering, that's a tough one to beat.
Uh-huh. But I'll see to it that what I found in those memos comes out at the trial. Looks like a standoff, doesn't it?
I've got a better way to get you off my back. I surprised a prowler here, and I shot him. Didn't recognize him in the dark as the famous Adam Montgomery.
He's dead.
He shot himself.
Suicide? The maid. She must have heard. She's in the shower.
But I'm positive it wasn't suicide, Mr. Jones. My husband wasn't the kind of man who caved in under pressure and gave up.
Yeah, but you were away, Mrs. Tatum. Isn't it possible that your husband may have been under pressures that you didn't know about?
He wouldn't have taken his life, no matter what.
Here you are, Mrs. Tatum.
Thank you.
Did you take cream?
Yes, thank you.
I called the police after you phoned. Did you know that your husband was shot at close range?
Yes, I know. They told me. Powder burns.
Did he also tell you that the test that they conducted indicated that he fired the weapon?
Well, that doesn't prove he fired it himself. I was in Europe. It's the first time we've ever been apart for more than a day or two. We planned to go together. that he couldn't make it because
Why not, Mrs. Tatum?
some sort of crisis in his work.
Have any idea what the crisis was?
He never talked to me about business. But it did seem to help to have me around.
Did he ask you to call off the trip?
No, on the contrary. Well, we arranged to travel with another couple, and he insisted I go. He said he was going to catch up with us. And then when he called me that day,
He called you in Europe.
it was 3 hours before he was shot, to tell me that he was flying over the next day to join us. Would he have made that call if he had suicide on his mind?
Did you tell all this to the police?
Yes. Well, they consider the physical evidence conclusive. Well, maybe it is. Maybe I'm grasping at straws and wishful thinking because I feel so terribly guilty.
It's strange, isn't it? When someone we love dies. We always have those irrational feelings of guilt.
Mine aren't irrational if it was suicide. It's my fault. I should have been here when he needed me. I'm sorry to have taken so much of your time, Mr. Jones. It was clear from the start that you'd already made up your mind.
That's pretty close to the truth, but one way to prove you have a mind is to be able to change it.
Today's question: is there any connection between the death of Charles Tatum and the rumors that the mighty empire created by James Everett Brock has been built on shifting sands? Or should I say, shifty? Tatum was second in command to Brock, that shadowy industrial Midas about whom so little is known. There have been hints that Tatum took his life because the walls were closing in on him and Brock. In the very near future, I can promise you more than hints. In upcoming editions of Report from Montgomery.
Adam? I caught your broadcast in a monitor room. Why are you still holding back on the memos?
If I break the story now, they might reopen the investigation of Tatum's death.
Well, there's no way they can find out. We were there.
No. Brock would know those memos are in Tatum's file.
Well, you could say somebody slipped the copies under your door. Brock has so many enemies.
I will decide what to say and when to say it, Larry. Did you get anything on the land commissioner's story?
I always get something.
Proof of bribery?
Well, not yet, but enough for a column.
Good opening hook. Very good.
It's the same all the way through, like every column with Adam Montgomery's byline.
You know how long I was at it before I got a byline?
Were you writing columns and telecasts that were used word for word?
Matter of fact, I was. Stop pressing, Larry. You'll get there.
When?
When I retire. It'll be a report from Larry Coulter then, and you can have that in writing. Have you seen the Tatum maid?
Now, why would I see her?
Because a jilted girl with a broken heart might start crying on somebody's shoulder. The less she says about you, the better.
What can she say? A man she knows as Stephen Chadway, address unknown, was in the house?
Do you have your phone number?
I'll change it.
Phone numbers can be traced. See her, Larry. Make sure.
I didn't hear the gunshot. It must have been when I was in the shower. I came in here later to make sure that the doors and windows were locked. I always check everywhere before going to bed.
That's a good idea. If everybody did that, it'd make things much tougher for the burglars.
That's when I found the body. It was there.
According to the police report, it was a cook's night out and you were home alone.
That's right.
No visitors earlier in the evening?
I'm not allowed to have any guests. Mr. Tatum was very strict about that.
Well, that's very strict indeed. What if an old friend dropped in and unexpectedly?
I don't have any friends.
Pretty girl like you, I would think that you would have a boyfriend.
No.
I would think they'd be swarming around like bees in a field of clover. In the police picture of this room, it seems to me that 2 of those glasses were missing. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yes, I put those back the next day. They were in my room.
2 glasses.
I had a glass of ginger ale in the morning and another one in the afternoon.
And you came all the way out here to get them. Isn't there any ginger ale in the pantry near your room?
No, we don't keep any there.
I have an appointment with my attorney, Mr. Jones, but I can cancel it if you want to talk to me.
Oh, no, Mrs. Tatum. I just want to speak to you a couple more minutes. Thank you very much, Miss Paget.
I'll be in my room if you want me.
Thank you. According to the police report, there was nothing missing.
That's right. I checked carefully. Oh, one thing you might not find in there is a file box was over here. Mr. Brock had some of his men pick it up after the police investigation was completed.
After the police investigation? That was James Everett Brock?
My husband worked for him.
Any idea what was in the file?
Just business papers, I suppose.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Tatum. I won't take any more of your time. Oh, do you happen to have any ginger ale in your pantry?
Oh, yes. I can have Hillary bring you a glass.
No, thank you. But I would like to use your phone.
Oh, yes, of course.
Betty? I got a little job for you.
He's leaving now. Stephen, I'm worried. I'm sure he suspects somebody was here that night.
What's his name?
Barnaby Jones. And if he finds out I've lied to him,
There's no way he can prove it.
Mrs. Tatum would fire me. I'd lose my work permit, have to go back home.
Maybe we'd better get together and talk about this.
I still think it'd be best if I were to tell her the truth now.
No. See if you can get the afternoon off.
But Stephen,
Do as I say. Call me right back, huh?
The guard at the elevator says I need a pass to see James Everett Brock. My name is
Adam Montgomery. I recognize you right off, Mr. Montgomery. Adam Montgomery for Mr. Brock.
Mr. Montgomery? My name's Barnaby Jones. I never miss your program or your column.
Tell Mr. Brock it's very important.
Mr. Montgomery says it's very important.
Mr. Brock? Hey, I bet that ties in with what you said on your show about the walls closing in.
Sorry, Mr. Montgomery. You'll have to phone for an appointment.
Maybe if I went up and told his secretary what I want to talk to him about?
Yes, sir.
Oh, would you please call Mr. Brock and tell him that Mr. Holmes would like to see Jim Ev.
Jim Ev?
Yes, Jim Ev. That's for James Everett. We're old friends.
Gentleman here to see Jim Ev. He's an old friend. I'm Mr. Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. You're to go right up, sir. The executive elevator. Show the pass to the guard.
Much obliged. Nice to have seen you, Mr. Montgomery.
No, nope. That's not the way we set it up. That's right. Come in, Sherlock. I'll be right with you. No, I'm not interested in any counter proposals. You have until 5 o'clock. Right. Yeah, hold all calls. It's been a long time, Barnaby.
You're looking good, Jim Ev. What's your secret? Clean living?
I don't swing the way I used to when you handle that case for me.
Never saw so many look-alike redheads in all my life. I couldn't tell one from the other.
You were able to single out the one who was trying to blackmail me.
Just luck. Hey, you've certainly come a long way since then.
Just luck.
Same kind of luck you had when you had that financial difficulty about 5 or 6 years ago. I heard that you almost went under. The banks were about to take you over.
Rumors. I haven't had any real trouble at any time.
Well, you always did have the ability to bounce back, to land on your feet.
Beautiful view. You didn't come up here to see the view. What is it, Barnaby?
Charles Tatum's wife doesn't believe that he was a suicide.
She thinks he was murdered.
That's what I'm being paid to find out.
Any leads?
Well, I was kind of hoping I might get one from you. How long ago was it that Tatum came over here to JEB Enterprises?
About 5 years ago.
About the time you got into your jam, wasn't it?
I wasn't in a jam.
That file that you took out of Tatum's living room, was there anything in that somebody may have wanted to latch onto?
Routine business papers.
Mind if I take a look at them?
I'm afraid not. Government contracts, we have to keep it confidential.
First a routine, now the confidential. Is some kind of a runaround?
You know me better than that, Barnaby.
Yeah. Well, I came up here hoping for a lead, and I'm still hoping.
Sorry, there's nothing I can give you.
Well, I guess it's like my uncle once said, hope is like a hen that lays more eggs than she can possibly hatch. Thanks for seeing me, Jim Ebb.
All right, anytime.
Stephen, why were you so anxious to keep me from telling Mrs. Tatum?
Well, you're the one who said she might fire you.
Yes, but then I said I thought it would be best to.
Hillary, tell me exactly what Barnaby Jones said.
And he said, anybody here earlier that evening? Stephen, you did leave the house, didn't you?
That's an odd question.
Oh, darling, I'm so upset I scarcely know what I'm saying.
Well, you don't think I had something to do with Mr. Tatum's suicide, do you?
Of course not.
You're all wound up, Hillary. Why don't we drive over to my house for a drink?
I couldn't do that.
It'll do you good. Hey, tonight we'll have a nice barbecue dinner, a bottle of wine.
I told Mrs. Tatum I'd be back by 6.
So call her and tell her you're staying with a sick friend. Hey, there's a phone over there.
She's not at home now.
Well, okay, you can call her from my place when she gets back.
Barnaby, you were right. She does have a boyfriend. They just drove off in his car.
Well, it would have been nice if you'd have followed them, found out where they were going.
I would have, but a van blocked me in. I got the license number.
Good. Check it out, Betty. I'm on my way to the Tatum house. Call me there.
Right.
Excuse me. Excuse me for running off like this. All of a sudden, I realized there was a cake in the oven that had to come out right away.
Well, I hope you made it in time, Mrs. Snyder.
I did. Oh, maybe you'd like to have a slice when it cools off? Do you like linzer torte?
I think I'd love anything you baked.
Oh, thank you. But you were talking about Hillary, no?
Yes. It's too bad she doesn't have friends here.
I think maybe she just met somebody.
Oh?
At the bridge club. She's been going there on her night off.
And this somebody is a man?
He called a couple times and she was out. Now, he did not give his name. All he said was he'll call back later. He sounded very handsome.
Miss Snyder, that driveway gate out there, is that the only way in and out?
No, there's one right there. But it's almost never used. What is it?
Looks like a small piece of wood.
Oh, that must have fallen off a tree.
Yeah, it came off a tree, was made into a matchstick. Looks like somebody didn't want this gate to latch.
Now, why would somebody want to do something like that?
Well, that is something that could stand looking into.
Oh.
A piece of broken matchstick in the latch. What else did he say? Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Schneider. Larry?
Yes?
I thought your name was Stephen.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. The man who lived here before neglected to give the post office a change of address.
And you open his letters?
The ones that look like junk mail, yes, just to make sure before I throw it away.
You're lying, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
It's all been a sham, hasn't it?
Honey, you're not making any sense.
The cook says that detective, Mr. Jones, says that someone wedged the gate open that night. That there was someone there. That Mr. Tatum didn't commit suicide.
Hillary, you know how I feel about you. Now, if you just give me a chance, I can explain everything.
I think I'd better go. We can talk about it tomorrow.
Now, listen, leave me.
No, let me go.
Did you tell anybody I was there that night? Did you? Good. You know, it's a shame I can't depend on you anymore. Hello.
Good morning, Larry.
Don't you ever check with your answering service. I've been trying to get you all night.
Did you get what I wanted on the land commissioner story?
No. No. It's about that problem we discussed after your telecast yesterday. I had to bury it. You what? There was a problem. It was the only way to handle it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, there's a tall, gray-haired guy at the door.
It could be Jones. He saw Brock yesterday.
I'd better call you back.
Morning.
Morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I hate to bother you this early in the morning, but are you Steve Chadway?
Yes, who are you?
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator.
Oh, what's this all about?
Looking for a young lady named Hillary Paget. Her employer called me rather upset because Hillary hadn't come home and they hadn't heard from her.
Why come here? I barely know her.
A friend of mine saw you two driving away from the park yesterday. She picked up the license number. The rental agency said the car was checked out to you.
Oh, well, I just happened to run into Hillary yesterday. We started talking, you know?
Where'd you drive her to, Mr. Chadway?
I dropped her off at the bus stop.
She say where she was going?
Well, home, I figured.
Funny she wouldn't have asked you to drive her there. It's only a few blocks from the park.
It is?
You never been to the Tatum house?
No. You see, Mr. Jones, she didn't ask to be let off at the bus stop. I made a play for her, and she got a little huffy, and so I dropped her off.
You always leave your starter in the fire after it started?
Oh, I forgot to take that out.
What'd you do, plan a little barbecue last night and get interrupted by something?
That's exactly what happened. But there was nobody with me, if that's what you're driving at.
Well, in my line of business, you have to touch all bases. Incidentally, what's your line? I'll need that for my report.
The salesman.
Got a business address?
You know, I'm between jobs, and I have to leave right away. I've got an interview about a new job.
Oh, I just have one more base to touch. You mind looking at this? You know this man?
No, never saw him.
Well, looks like I've come completely around the barn, back to where I started. Thanks for your time.
Where did you get a copy of this memo that you sent me, Montgomery?
Somebody slipped it under my door, along with copies of other memos.
Just slipped it under the door.
Yeah. Must have been somebody with a grudge against you. It's all there, Mr. Brock. It was mob money that bailed you out of the trouble you were in 6 years ago. If that information leaks out, you'll lose millions in government contracts.
What do you want?
Job like mine takes a lot out of a man. And I've been at it for a lot of years. 19 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Long speeches bore me.
My doctor said I ought to slow down. There's a bit of a problem.
Money.
Yeah. Made a lot, spent a lot. Just never acquired the habit of saving.
How much do you want?
What I want's a job. Man retires, lets down completely.
What kind of a job?
I think you can find a spot for me. Maybe in one of your foreign branches. South of France, preferably. I'd like that. Something not too taxing, but high paying. Kind of a public relations job.
What if I retire you with a bullet?
There's a codicil to my will. Something happens to me, those memos are made public.
Well, maybe I can find a job for a good man like you.
What do you have there?
Why did I have to drive all the way out here? Supposing somebody did see us together.
You're sure nobody followed you?
Of course I'm sure. Adam, you're getting paranoid. Now, what is this all about?
Report from Coulter. On the air and in your favorite papers 5 days a week. It's all yours, Larry, beginning tomorrow. I'm retiring, like I said I would.
There has to be a catch.
There isn't. Just one condition. You agree never to use the memos.
Never?
Has to be part of the agreement.
So you made a deal with Brock?
Why not? If I get what I want, you get what you want.
And you always wanted to set up a retirement plan. I bet it's a good one.
I take it you're in agreement?
Sure. Why not? When do I take over?
Right away. But there's one thing you have to take care of first.
What?
Well, if Barnaby Jones ever connects you with Tatum's death, you're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
But you are good at handling things like this. You handle this one, we're both home free.
I telephoned Lieutenant Biddle, as you asked, but he hasn't received the fingerprint report.
Well, Betty, it's getting late. Why don't you go home? I'll wait for it.
Oh, well, I've got a few more letters to type. Why don't I go out and get us some hamburgers, hmm?
No. I'll get the hamburgers. I wouldn't want you to be raising a furor about the working conditions.
Today's question: did one of the land commissioners take a bribe? You'll get the answer to that in tomorrow's broadcast. But, and this is my scoop for the day, you won't get it from me.
I'll get it.
After giving the matter much thought, your weary reporter has decided to retire. A man who has been my right arm for years will be taking over. Instead of telling you who he is, I'll let him make the announcement tomorrow, so that he can start off with a scoop.
So Adam Montgomery is retiring.
Oh?
After all that talk about having Brock on his side, she quits cold without firing a shot. I wonder why.
I think I have something you're going to like.
What?
Lieutenant Biddle got the fingerprint report. Stephen Chadway's real name is Larry Coulter. He's an investigative reporter. That's why his fingerprints are on file. Guess who he works for?
Adam Montgomery. No, it all keeps coming back to my hunch. It's all involved with that file. There's only one way to find out.
See the man with the file. Your old friend, Jim Ev.
How do you out-con a super con man? It's gonna be tough.
Right. Thanks. Mr. Brock is busy, but if it's important, he can see you.
Thank you. Oh, is Adam Montgomery still trying to crash the gate?
Are you ready for this? He came back yesterday, and they said send him right up.
You never know which way Jim Ev is gonna jump. If he fell in the river, he'd probably float upstream. Lieutenant Biddle, please. Lieutenant, something I want to ask you.
What is it, Sherlock? I have a meeting to get back to.
Jim Ev, I think I can ward off some trouble for you.
Trouble?
Yeah, I took with a grain of salt what you said about the Tatum file. I put out the word that I was willing to pay big for information, and I got the word back.
From whom?
An informant said he knew somebody who had taken something from the file.
What?
I don't know. But I know what the asking price is, $150,000.
Well, that's a pretty steep price for a carbon copy of a business letter.
Yep, even if you knocked off a few zeros, it's too steep for me. You want to make a bid?
Couldn't be anything I'd be interested in.
Might be able to get the price down a little in exchange for a quick look at whatever it is.
Barnaby, I wouldn't give a plug nickel for anything in that file.
Well, if you change your mind, give me a call.
Get me out of Montgomery.
Montgomery.
This is Brock. Somebody's trying to shake me down through a go-between. It wouldn't be you, would it?
What are you talking about?
The memos. Somebody said they were up for sale, $150,000. You said nobody else knows about them.
Nobody does. Except, of course, for whoever it was that slipped them under my door.
Yes. The anonymous tipster. Well, if it wasn't you, you better find out who it was and do something about it, or our deal is off.
I'll get on it.
Barnaby? He's leaving now. I'll stay with him.
Okay. I'll get to the car and stay on the police van.
All right.
Adam, what's up?
You're going to level with me, or you've had it. Do you have extra copies, or was it just a bluff?
Extra copies? What are you talking about?
Come on, Larry. I got it straight from Brock that somebody's been trying to milk him for $150,000.
What? No, Adam, wait a minute. It wasn't me.
Nobody else knew we got to the memos. It has to be you.
I told you I don't know what you're talking about. Are you trying to set me up?
I am talking about copies of those memos.
And if they can't get us on those, they keep digging until they get me on the girl's murder. Is that it?
That's very informative.
What is this?
Shut up. Not very smart of you, Mr. Jones. Coming here by yourself.
Meet Lieutenant Biddle of the Los Angeles Police.
You blew it! Afraid somebody might follow me, and it was you who led them here.
Drop the gun and turn around nice and slow.
Barnaby Jones, a QM production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Pamela Franklin, Jerry Douglas, Michael Basilione, Carl Franklin, with special guest star Kelly Harmon. Tonight's episode, focus on fear.
Don't move, I have a gun.
Don't shoot, lady. You don't want to kill a man because of a couple of lousy cameras, do you?
I mean it, I'll use it if I have to. Now you stay right there.
We've been over the police report, and my associate has been out to your place to look around. From what we know, the police seem to have done a pretty thorough job.
Then why did they write it off as a routine burglary?
Well, that part of the canyon has a pretty high burglary rate.
That's why I bought a gun, Mr. Jones, but that doesn't explain what I told you on the phone. That man had his pockets full of my negatives, and the police haven't bothered to find out why.
Here's my associate, Jedediah Jones.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, you been out to my house?
Yeah, I met with one of the guys at burglary with the key you gave him.
Is it a mess?
No, not bad at all, really. But it's like you said, there isn't a negative in sight. Unfortunately, we are as much in the dark as the police about the negatives, unless you can think of someone with a motive that you didn't mention in your statement.
Is there any chance it might have been some fashion outfit trying to sneak a look at the clothes you were taking?
I doubt it. Companies trying to pirate stars will go after them at the designer level.
What about competitors? Anybody that might have wanted to cause you trouble?
No. I'm still trying to make enough of a name for myself to let the others know I'm even alive.
Well, putting all that aside for the moment, that leaves us with the negatives. What was in them?
Yeah, right, the airfield. You know, it could have been just somebody out there who didn't like what you were taking in those pictures.
Why did you choose Rosewood Field?
I was going for visual effects, feminine lines against glamorous machinery.
Anybody out there give you trouble?
At first, but then I got full cooperation when I made a deal with the field's administrator to use the pictures for publicity.
Well, following that line, assuming that the burglary was a cover-up just to get at the negatives, might be a good idea to pick up where you left off. And as a photographer, I think I might be able to nose around in there, maybe pick something up.
Then you'll take the case?
Well, Miss Haywood, we don't want to arouse any false hopes.
I'm sorry, it's my eyes. I thought I was one of those lucky people, you know, that spend their lives doing what they love most. But you can't take pictures if you can't see. Look, if I come out of this blind and I don't even know why it happened, I'll go crazy. You've got to help me, please.
Is there a chance you can get in touch with the models who were with you at the field? I'd like to use them and go over the same ground. All right, I love it. I love it. Oh, there's that dreamy look. Hold it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry about Marilyn taking that job in Palm Springs. I'll do my best to fill in for both of us.
Oh, yeah? Take it easy, will you, Laurie? I fall in love way too easily.
Kind of cute yourself, JR.
Shucks. Okay. Well, an airport is an airport is an airport. I don't see a thing. How long were you and Gwen shooting in this location?
About an hour.
An hour. You don't remember seeing anything unusual, nothing at all?
When I'm posing, my mind's on a cloud. Or I'm in Robert Redford's arms. That's how I get that dreamy look in my eye. I'm off in another world.
Oh, there it is. Oh, nice, yeah. Well, when you came down to Earth, where'd you shoot next?
Cafe over there.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
JR, if you don't know what you really want, how are you going to know what it is when you see it?
Well, let me put it this way. Sounded like a good idea when I thought of it.
You giving up? We've got to pick Gwen up at the hospital pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we still have some time. Where next?
Freight terminal. That was our last stop.
All right, let's do it. Good. Good, nice. Okay.
I know I'm asking a lot of dumb questions, JR, but if you do find the guy that did this terrible thing to Gwen, how's she going to be able to identify him?
Well, she's not. Not if the doctor's initial diagnosis turns out to be wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm sure praying he's right, that she'll be able to see again in a while.
Lord, let me ask you this. What about people? Anybody look at a place getting on or off a plane?
JR, you keep asking me that over and over. Like I keep telling you, when I'm posing.
Yeah, right. I know you're off drifting in Robert Redford's arms. Okay, a couple more. Good. All right. Okay, let's pack it in. Get over to the hospital.
Just a great big waste of time, huh?
Well, you never know till you give it a try.
Thank you.
Hey, looky here, Willis. We got a man doing a girl's job. Hello. I dug your action around here the other day, sweet cheeks. How about getting rid of the flake and I'll buy you a beer?
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, Galileo. Why don't you guys get back to your job?
Did you hear that, Willis? He called my mother an elephant. I mean, you can't do that, call my mother an elephant, can you?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Nothing's going on. We were just gonna gas up the lift, and these two people stepped in front of us. We almost hit them, that's all. Nothing's going on.
And if you believe that, I got some marshland in Death Valley I think you should look at.
Miller, I told you. Orders from the administrator's office were to cooperate with the photographer. Now let's move freight. Come on, let's get going. Hi, look, I'm Paul Ramsey. I run the air freight operations here.
Mr. Ramsey, I'm J.R. Jones. This is Lori.
Look, I'm sorry if my boys got a little out of line. We've had a personnel cutback, and they're a bit overworked.
How long have they been with you?
Oh, let's see, the one with the mouth, about 3 years, and Evans about 4 or 5 months. Say, what happened to the woman you were taking pictures with the other day?
She's in the hospital.
In the hospital? Well, what happened?
Well, she found a burglar in her house. He panicked and threw some acid in her eyes.
It's just terrible. Was she going to be all right?
Well, we hope so. It's a little too soon to tell.
Now, that's a downer. Well, look, you just take all the pictures you want. If I can be of any help, you just call me.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
I really appreciate Laurie staying here to give me a hand, but I want to be on my own as soon as possible. I already knew my way around this place in the dark.
Oh, Gwen, look, don't push yourself. A week from now, you'll be looking through a viewfinder again. You'll see.
So they keep telling me.
Yeah. Listen, what I'd like to do is rehash everything you did out at the airport one more time, okay?
It's no use, JR. If there was anything offbeat, Laurie would have picked up on it today.
Laurie, I'm afraid, is of a different world when she's posing for pictures.
Oh, Robert Redford.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll have to ask her to help me see things her way from now on.
All right, look, you hung up the negatives to dry, and you said you only glimpsed at them after you took them out of the developer, right?
That's right, just to check and see if they're all right.
Well, the negative that you started to make a picture out of, didn't you look at that even more closely?
The only thing I do with the first good frame on a roll is to check for focus, that's all.
Well, that shoots that one down. Oh, wait a minute, the first good frame? What comes before the first good frame?
Usually a partially damaged frame. You know, one that's damaged by light when you first load the camera?
Yeah, well, what'd you do with the partially damaged frame?
I usually throw it in the... JR, it should still be in the wastebasket. Got it?
Well...
I know dinner's a little late, JR. You can't be that hungry. Did you find it?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What is it? What's that?
Well, I think it's going to be our first break. Ah, lasagna al forno molto bene. There's a chair. I slept right through my alarm, and I usually fall out of bed turning it off. It was a long day, Betty, yesterday.
Oh, yes. Well, I imagine a very difficult one with a beautiful mom.
Well, I get all the tough assignments. You know, any luck on your end?
I'm afraid not. According to a photographer that we did some work for a couple of years ago, what you said is true. Gwen's just beginning to make a name for herself. She hasn't had time to build up jealousies or enemies.
Back to square one. What about the negative I left here yesterday? Did Barnaby have a chance to do anything with it?
Would you believe he got a picture out of it? Come on, take a look. He's been working on the negative since we opened up this morning.
I came in early to get a start on my case, and here I am working on yours. Reminds me of when I went to school with your father. Whenever we'd go in the library to study, I always wound up doing his term paper.
Yeah, well, he always said his diploma should have Big Cousin Barnaby's name on it. I just hope that picture turns out as well as those term papers.
Well, wasn't much to work with.
Well, there's Laurie right there in front of the air freight terminal. The only thing different from yesterday is the plane there.
You can see the last 3 numbers of the plane's registration here.
332, yeah. Betty, how about using your old telephone charm on the operations office at the airport? See if you can find out who owns that plane, okay?
Sure hope you appreciate me.
Oh, I do.
Hi.
is J.R. Jones. I work for a lady photographer who was taking pictures of one of your planes here the other day, and I'd like to know if I can take some more.
What for?
Match the ones we already have.
What plane was it?
Well, I believe it was a DC-3, number 4X332.
You'll need an underwater camera and a diving bell. That plane crashed en route to Hawaii 4 days ago.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, that was the day my boss was taking pictures. Did it make any stops after it left here?
Just when it sank in the ocean, 2,000 fathoms down.
What was the cargo?
Pharmaceuticals. You're sure full of questions for a photographer.
Well, actually, I moonlight as a writer, you see, and whenever I come across a story that I can tie in with the pictures I have, I try and sell it to a newspaper or magazine.
No kidding?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can see the human interest here. Because my boss was taking pictures of that plane the day it crashed. Now, all I need is just some background information.
Oh, I don't know. It's company business. But I really would like to help you. I mean, I know how it is when you want to be a writer. I used to want to be a model. I took classes and everything. But I just didn't know the right people.
You know, I wonder if you wouldn't mind me getting a couple of shots of you for the story.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. It'll be terrific. Just kind of lean against the desk there. That's nice. That's real nice. What happened to the pilot, do you know?
His name's Trip Nelson. Boy, was he lucky. He bailed out of the plane and a Navy plane picked him up.
Oh, that is lucky. Big smile. Pretty. Nice. Do you know where I can reach him?
Sure, I'll dig it out as soon as you get the shots you need.
Oh, good. Yeah. Nice. Hi, could you tell me where Mr. Nelson is? Mr. Nelson.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
My name is J.R. Jones. I'm writing a story on your plane crash. The Interland office told me I could find you here.
Well, you found me.
Yeah, can you tell me what caused the crash?
Well, the starboard engine caught fire. And the fire control system didn't get the job done, and I knew the fuel tanks were going next.
So you bailed out, yeah, but I understand you had time to radio on Mayday.
I took the time. But even then, I thought I bought it. I never jumped over water before. He said one time in Nam, I bailed out over VC territory, but man, I gotta tell you, that was R&R compared to going in the drink.
Do you have any idea why the engine caught fire?
Take an FAA investigation to come up with that answer.
Too bad that'll never happen, not 2,000 fathoms down.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I mean, we've put men on the moon, but no man has ever set foot 2,000 fathoms under our own seas.
Put that in my story. One last question. Do you think there's the remotest chance that the engine could have been tampered with?
What made you come up with that wild idea?
I don't know. You never know. Besides, it sure would make a better story.
Huh?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, this is Nelson. I think we got problems.
Miss, please, 2 more of those, please. What's the beer gonna cost me? No strings. But I'd like to ask you about the DC-3 that crashed the other day.
Ain't nothing to tell worth of beer.
You a cop?
Why do you say that?
I can smell cops. See, I'm an ex-con.
I know it. Burglary, 8 counts, good for 3 years.
You know a lot.
Well, it's my business, but I'm not a cop. I'm a photographer. Thank you. I'm trying to nail down a story I can sell.
Well, I don't know what story you're after, but I'm clean. It took me 6 months to find this job, and ain't no way I'm gonna blow it.
Yeah, that's what your probation officer said. Otherwise, I wouldn't be leveling with you, because if there's something coming down here, I would really hate to see you get mixed up in it.
Wait a minute. You run right past me. You say something's coming down? Like what?
Well, I can't be sure, but a plane from this airfield went down in water so deep that it can't be salvaged. Photographs of the same plane were ripped off from a lady photographer who was here before me.
So?
So, I smell a story. Did you load that plane?
Yeah, me and Miller, we load every plane out of here.
Well, did you notice anything unusual about the shipment?
Just another load. And the only reason I even remember it is because Miller got a little sloppy with a fork and dropped a crate. Busted it real good. We nailed it up and put it on board. I guess the fish ain't gonna file no damage report.
I got it. You got the next one.
You got a deal.
Mr. Evans, one more thing. Do you know of any other planes from this airport that have crashed recently?
Not since 6 months ago.
All right, what can you tell me about that one?
Zip, it happened right before I was hired. Take it easy.
Thank you. Barnaby, J.R.
Jedediah, how's it going?
Well, I just talked to Evans, and either he doesn't know anything or he's really being very careful. But he did give me one possible lead. He said that another plane from out here went down about 6 months ago.
You think there's a connection?
Well, it's possible, but Evans didn't give me any details. Barnaby, is Betty there?
No, she's gone over to Lieutenant Biddle to pick up a copy of a police report for me.
Now, would you do me a favor? When she gets back, ask her to call the operations office out here again for me. Get a rundown on the previous plane crash. I don't want to risk blowing my cover, okay?
Yeah, we'll take care of it, Jedediah.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Hey, sorry I'm late. That, photographer dude sprung for a beer.
And be more careful who you drink with, Willie. You talk too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I heard what you said to him. Yapping about broken crates and planes that crashed. That's no good. That's bad for all of us.
Get off my bag, Miller.
Look, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to wise up. There may be things going on around here you don't know anything about.
The name of business. And who I talk to ain't yours.
Hey, listen. You're here on a pass. There ain't many guys like Ramsey who'll give an ex-con a job. Now, one word from me and you are gone.
Hey. Yeah, there's one thing worse than being out of work. And that's going back to the joint. Now, you got something going down. You leave me out of it.
How's the case going, J.R.?
Well, not too terribly well, I'm afraid. It's like a maze, you know. Every time we turn a corner, we're back where we started.
Maybe there is no case. Maybe it's all in my mind.
Hey, look, if I believed that, I would tell you.
What do you think?
Well, there's a couple of plane crashes I'd like to know a little more about, including one you photographed. It showed up in the negative from your wastebasket.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
It seems I just can't get my mind off my eyes. I keep saying, why me? Why my eyes?
Look, Laurie said you were a fighter, Gwen. Don't quit now.
That's easy for you to say. You're not stumbling around in the dark 24 hours a day. I don't even know why I'm wearing these. I mean, it's a joke for people to see through.
It is not a joke. The doctor said it's a precaution. When you see the light, it's going to rush through at once.
Just leave me alone, will you? Laurie isn't around with all those curves for you to hit on. You don't have to fake it with me.
Now, that is a cheap shot. I like the way Laurie looks, of course, but I look for a lot of things in a woman, like intelligence and guts and talent. If there isn't a picture on any one of these walls I wouldn't be proud to call mine.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. You have any wine?
Would you settle for beer?
Sure, it's fine.
Hi, Kathy.
Evans? Miller says you want to see me.
I ain't no snitch, Mr. Ramsey. That's why I told Miller I was going to talk to you. You've been fair to me, so I think you ought to know there's something shaking around this place. And Miller's part of it.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't know for sure what it is, but it smells like some kind of freight scam.
You got any proof?
Nothing you can hold in your hand. But that photographer was back yesterday asking about the interland plane that crashed.
Well, I don't see what that has to do with the freight terminal.
It didn't hit me either. And Miller told me there was something going on that I didn't know about. Then I remembered finding some Sendrex pharmaceutical crates in the storage room after the interland ship took off. I thought we forgot to load them. Miller says they were delivered by mistake and had to go back to Sendrex. You know anything about that?
You know, Miller says you got a lot of mouth. Sure was right.
Hey, man, you don't want to know something's happening here, just forget I told you.
Well, I do want to know. I just want to make sure you don't tell anyone else. And Miller says you had a hunch that the photographer was a cop. But you were right, and he'll be back.
Man, am I stupid. Figures. You'd have to be in on it. What do you want from me?
Simple. If no one talks to Jones, he'll stop snooping around.
I don't want no trouble with you or the law. But anybody ask me a question is gonna get a straight answer. It's the only way I know how to stay clean.
But you know, maybe we can kind of make it worth your while to get a little soil. Say $1,000.
You keep your lousy money. I thought you were giving me a chance, a real job. You just wanted some sucker you could deal with if you had to. Picked the wrong dude. How'd it go?
Not too well. He's adding things up. I tried to buy him off, but it didn't work.
I told you it wouldn't. And we can't afford to let that Jones guy near him again.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, we'll do it your way. Hey, you, call an ambulance, quick!
Well, after what happened yesterday, I'm convinced we're on the right track. Because whoever broke into my apartment is trying to check me out.
Did you tell anyone else about this case except the people at the airport?
Nobody, I'm positive.
Could have been Evans. He has a burglary record.
Well, if it was Evans, he sure had me snowed yesterday.
How could he find out where you live?
Car registration. Anybody out at Rosewood could have looked at it. My car was parked all over the field.
Any other choice suspects?
Yeah, a bunch. You know, I have some idea now about what Gwen must be going through, because I've been blindly dropping hints and innuendos on everybody. Looks like I finally rattled the right party. I just have to find out who it is.
Well, Evans was definitely shooting straight about one thing, the other plane crash. Rosewood operations told Betty that there was a small cargo plane en route to Anchorage, Alaska. It went down about 6 months ago.
Who owns the plane?
Conwest Air Express. Cargo was industrial diamonds and mining equipment.
Next, you're going to tell me that the plane went down in water so deep that they couldn't investigate the wreckage, right?
2,600 fathoms. It's deeper than the other one.
Yes, and of course, both the plane and the cargo were insured.
Another automatic payoff because the wreckage is too deep to salvage. What happened to the pilot, you know?
Well, he was picked up by the Coast Guard. His name is Tim Collins. Conwest says he has a very good flying record.
If you got his address, I'm going to go talk to him after I talk to Evans again.
You going to tell Evans who you are?
Yeah, I might as well. Now that my cover's blown, see if I can force his hand.
Be careful.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. I'll see you later.
What happened?
Well, a bunch of those crates fell on Evans, killed him instantly. It's just awful. You know, that's the first serious accident in 15 years I've been running air freight.
Look, I got to apologize for telling you guys that I was a photographer the other day. The fact is, I'm a private investigator. What I'd like to do is ask you a couple of questions.
Wait a minute. Investigating what?
The attack on the girl who was taking pictures here the other day.
But you said she was injured by a burglar. You think it's someone from the airfield?
Yeah, it's possible. How did these crates fall?
This guy, Evans, and myself were moving them, and he got careless.
Look, none of that would have happened if we had a three-man crew. You see, the forklift driver can't always see his helper, so you need a third man to supervise.
No. It's the new administrator's fault, trying to save a few dollars, you know. Got Evans killed. I hate to say this, but I think maybe he's the guy you're looking for.
What do you mean, because of his record?
Oh, look, I wish none of that had to come out, but I suppose it had to. Some petty cash and other things have been missing from my office lately, and, well, I guess that's what happens when you hire an ex-con.
You know, I think I saw him hanging around your car yesterday. You're not missing anything, are you?
No, I'm not missing anything. Somebody broke into my apartment last night.
There you go. Could have been Evans. Maybe he found your address off something he saw in your car.
I like the way you figured that out. I really did. I think you're right about one thing. Whoever ransacked my place was the same person who broke into my client's apartment. Mr. Ramsey, what can you tell me about the Conwest Air Express plane that crashed on the way to Anchorage?
Well, as far as the cargo is concerned, it was no problem. I mean, that's all I'm responsible for. But I'll tell you this. If I was appointed administrator of this field like some folks expected me to, I would have really cracked down on the maintenance operations.
Including Conwest and Interland?
Oh, no, starting with them. But tell me, what's your interest in these companies?
Well, I think that their recent plane crashes might be related or even connected to what happened to my client. Thanks a lot.
Okay. You know, I think it's just going to be a matter of time until Mr. Jones starts putting things together.
Don't worry about it.
Look, I've told your office by phone, and I've told you I don't like talking about the crash. I've been working awfully hard at forgetting it. It was rough.
What went wrong?
Engine failure. Just like in the movies.
Yeah, I understand you got off a Mayday before you bailed out.
Right about the Mayday, wrong about hitting the silk.
You didn't jump?
Look, parachutes are for guys who like the odds in Las Vegas. I set that baby down in the water, and I watched her sink from the comfort of an inflatable life raft.
Must be awfully hard to climb back into a cockpit after a crash like that.
I haven't tried it yet.
6 months is a long time between paychecks, isn't it? I mean, forgive me, but, you know, you don't exactly look destitute weekends in Las Vegas. This car looks like it costs a fortune.
That's my business, Ace, and I'm tired of you butting into it.
Well, whatever's going on, it certainly looks like those pilots are into it up to their flight plans. Both planes went down in deep water. Both pilots came through without a scratch. Both of them are living high off the hog.
It strikes me that although none of the leads in this case stand on their own, they all have one common denominator.
The air freight terminal.
That's right, Betty. That's where the two missing planes were loaded. That's where Evans was killed, accidentally or not. And that's where some of the stolen negative was shot.
Yeah, but Barnaby, that takes us back to where we started, with no motive. Both shipments were legitimate, and they were insured. So were the planes. How could anybody be cashing in? Wait a minute. There is one way.
If the cargoes were never on the planes.
Yeah.
Ah, then the insurance companies would be the only losers, and someone out there would have some very valuable merchandise to sell.
Unfortunately, the planes have taken their secrets to the bottom of the ocean.
Maybe they haven't. Let me show you something. All right, that's Evans and that's Miller. Now, Evans mentioned that Miller dropped one of these crates from the forklift when he was loading the Interland flight. And it broke open, but they fixed it. Now, you see the way they're bending over that crate right there? I think that could be the one.
Well, let's blow it up some, see what we got.
Yeah, Betty, would you do me a favor and run a credit check on Collins and Nelson? I gotta chauffeur Gwen over to her doctor's appointment.
How's she holding up?
Well, she's into a real depression. She's convinced she'll never see again. Now, is that good news, huh? The doctor says there'll be no permanent damage.
All I know is when he tested my eyes, he couldn't see a thing. Where's that rush of light he keeps talking about?
Well, he said you're too wound up. You know, you could be your eye's worst enemy. I think you have to just relax, let nature take its course.
Don't you think I've tried?
Well, he didn't say it flat out, but I think it's in your head, not in your eyes.
If you mean I'm scared of being blind, you're dead right.
Gwen, look. There is a difference between being scared and possibly talking yourself into psychological blindness. Now, I read about it in a medical law case. You have all the symptoms.
JR, I'm not up to this conversation. Can we just give it a rest?
All right. Come.
What's wrong?
Looks like the wind wing has been forced open.
Did they take anything?
Well, that's what bothers me. There's nothing to take. People just don't risk breaking into empty cars in broad daylight without driving off them. Come here.
Where are we going?
I want you to wait for me over here. Step up right here. Careful. There, you got it. Okay. Step down right here. Careful. There you go. Wait for me right here, okay?
JR?
Well, if you're an optimist, you say we got the enemy on the run. If you're a pessimist, they almost blew us to kingdom come.
Hello. Yes, this is Barnaby Jones Investigations. We're looking into the Interland Airways plane that crashed a few days ago. Yes, what we're looking for is a description of the contents of the crates that you shipped. Yes, Jesse, I'll wait. Thank you.
You can see inside the crate in several places.
Yeah, but the contents don't seem to be coming through, just the packing material.
Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, that's fine. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help. Bye. Well, according to the shipping manager, the crates were filled with small white boxes with black lettering.
Oh, forget it.
Well, all we can see, Betty, are a few couple newspapers that the boxes were packed in.
Newspaper? Barnaby, the shipping manager, says that Syndrex Pharmaceuticals packs all of their shipments in small pieces of styrofoam.
Styrofoam?
Well, I would say that confirms our theory that the cargoes were ripped off.
I think it also might possibly explain what happened to Gwen.
What do you mean?
Well, you know about her deal with the airfield administrator to let him use her pictures for publicity.
Yes.
Well, so does everyone at the airport. He sent out a memo, which means that the thieves could have seen her taking pictures too near the broken crate.
So they broke into Gwen's studio to make sure that the pictures were never published.
Which leaves us with some pretty heavy suspects. Miller, maybe even Ramsey, the pilots.
You were right about them. Before the accident, they were both in financial trouble. But since that time, Nelson has paid off all his creditors, and Collins has a new sports car.
The only trouble is the evidence is circumstantial. Our only chance is to use it to try to smoke some of the right people out into the open.
Where do we start?
Nelson. I'm gonna try and light a fire under him.
Ace.
Mr. Nelson? I'm with Barnaby Jones Investigations. I think you already know that. Just wonder if you know how much trouble you're in.
This is a private club, pal. Why don't you get lost?
We know about the switch. Look, your best bet is to cooperate. A murder's been committed. You could be facing accessory charges. Do you know that?
Look, if you had any proof of any of that, you'd have brought the police with you. Peter?
What is it, Mr. Nelson?
Would you show this man out of the club, please?
Yes, sir.
I suggest you think about it, Mr. Nelson. You know, our client is going to get permission any day now from her doctor to use her eyes. Now, once she identifies a man who stole her negatives, the roof is going to fall in.
Right this way, sir, if you don't mind.
Mr. J.R. Jones, please dial the club operator. Mr. J.R. Jones, please.
I'm J.R. Jones. Where can I pick up the call?
There's a phone right around the corner.
Yeah, operator, J.R. Jones.
JR?
Betty, hi, what's up?
Well, I'm worried about Gwen. She just called from her place and asked if you could pick her up there instead of Laurie's.
Well, you gotta be kidding. Why isn't she at Laurie's?
Laurie had to cancel out on the lunch. She tried to reach Gwen all morning, but she couldn't because she was with you. And she finally called her at the restaurant, and Gwen took a cab home to pack some clothes.
Betty, look. Do me a favor. Call Gwen. Tell her to lock the house and not to answer the door for anybody but me. I'm all the way across town, so I should be there in about 45 minutes, okay?
All right.
Right. Thank you. Bye.
Look, just tell me, how did you mess it up?
I didn't mess it up. I watched the car that came out. Then I took off. And then when I came back to case the damage, the bomb squad was there.
Yeah, Rose were there first.
Look, Ramsey, this is Nelson. Jones was just here. He's on to us.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nelson, look, just take it easy now. He's just fishing. We've covered all our bases.
No, you must have missed one, pal. Because he's got it all figured. The cargo switches, Evans, the whole bag.
Well, it's bad news, but I still think he's guessing. He hasn't got any real evidence.
He will have. He says that girl will be able to identify the guy that stole the negatives any day.
I will take care of it. We'll have to.
Take care of what?
The girl.
Thought you said it was too risky.
Yeah, well, Jones knows too much now. Even if you disappear, he's gonna come after you. Mr. Jones may be able to put us out of business. But he can't put us in jail. Only the girl can do that. Come on.
JR? JR, how did you get in here? I know I locked that door.
Remember, I want it to look like she fell and hit her head. It must look like an accident, just like Evans.
Here's Club.
I don't know if you can see, lady, but I swear you move and I'll shoot you.
Stop right there.
You're not gonna shoot anybody you can't even see. You might hurt your friend. Remember what happened last time you pulled a gun on me?
I'm warning you. You better drop that rock.
You're right. I don't know that much about guns. That's why I'm aiming it where you're biggest. The third gray button down on your gray shirt.
You did good, pal.
I'm really surprised that you're letting a woman pick you up, JR.
Oh, come on, Betty. Gwen is going to take me to a photographic exhibition, then I'm taking her to dinner. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, how's the DA?
Stuffy, tough. He's convinced Nelson to turn state's evidence and back up my statement that Miller and Ramsey admitted killing Evans.
Young lady, we're all very thankful that you've completely regained your eyesight. Jedediah tells me that your timing was perfect.
Speaking of timing, yes, you two had better hop to it.
Late, yeah.
Before we go, you have to see this private collection of photographs by a new member to the ranks, J.R. Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, you left the roll of negatives in one of my cameras.
Hey, that's not bad, huh? Not bad at all. In fact, the more I look at them, the more I think I should deliver them in person.
Oh, well, you won't have to, because I've already sent her a note with a set of the pictures.
Now you're all hard.
Oh, that's what friends are for.
Well, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Diane Baker, Alan Fudge, Michael Ebert. Tonight's episode, The Wife Beater.
Hello. Betty? Pat, I'm sorry to call you so late, but I need your help.
What's wrong, honey?
It's Glenn.
Is he drinking again?
Yes. I've never seen him this bad before. I'm afraid he's going to kill me.
Pat, I want you to hang up. I'm going to call the police.
No, Betty, please. Please, just come over here. I'm sure that once you're here, you'll be fine.
But for how long, honey? Until I leave? Pat, you've got to do something.
Who are you talking to? Get off the phone!
Betty, please!
I said get off the phone!
Oh, please, no.
Pat? It's Betty.
You don't know what I was just thinking. I was in the bathroom and I didn't hear you come in.
Honey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Glenn passed out just after I talked to you. I tried to call you back, but you'd already left.
Come on, let's find your suitcase and I'll help you put some things together.
What for?
You don't think I'm going to let you stay here alone with him, do you? You're going to stay with me.
That's sweet of you, Betty, but everything's all right now.
All right? A few minutes ago, you thought he was going to kill you.
That's because he was drunk. By tomorrow morning, he'll have forgotten all about it.
Honey, he has no right to abuse you. Pat, will you look at your face?
I have looked at it, Betty, and I'm sorry you had to see me this way.
You have to do something.
What, Betty? Just walk out on him like he didn't exist. Every day is another disappointment for him. And he just doesn't know what to do about it. I know you're only trying to help me, but I just can't walk out on him. I can't let him wake up and not find me here.
I guess I can't force you to come with. But you got to promise me that you're going to see me tomorrow. We'll have lunch. Maybe we can figure something out.
I'd like that. Thank you for caring.
Maybe it's none of my business, but from what Betty told me, maybe ought to do something about your situation.
Mr. Jones, it really isn't that serious. Betty is exaggerating.
Those dark glasses you're wearing, hiding Betty's exaggeration?
Well, he just hit me, that's all. He lost his temper.
Pat, last night when you called me, you were terrified. If he hadn't passed out, who knows what he might have done?
That won't happen again, Betty.
How can you say that? He's not going to stop drinking. And every time he gets drunk, he beats you.
Is that true, Pat?
Yes. That's true, and I don't know what to do about it.
Betty tells me that you won't call the police.
Do you know what a humiliation that would be for him? He's a sensitive man, not some common criminal.
What about a marriage counselor?
Glenn believes family problems should be kept inside the home.
Maybe you ought to worry about yourself a little more instead of Glenn. No matter how much you love him, a man who beats his wife is obviously disturbed.
I know.
Maybe you ought to get professional help before it's too late.
I wouldn't even know who to go to.
Well, I have a friend, Dr. Dover. He's a psychologist. He specializes in marriage problems. Betty could give you his number if you call the office.
All right, I'll talk to Glenn about going. No, I'm going to make him go if I have to drag him there myself.
That's a start. I guess I better start to get the check, which is probably the reason I was invited along in the first place.
Hi, Pat. Oh, David. Betty, you remember my boss, David Conrad?
Sure.
Certainly do.
Right.
Betty's father-in-law, Barnaby Jones.
Oh.
How do you do, sir?
Good to meet you.
You can put away the whip. I was just going back to the office.
Oh, no, take your time.
How's that for training a boss?
You want to tell me your secret?
Oh, we really were just finished. Thank you very much, Mr. Jones.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's very nice meeting you, Mr. Jones.
Very happy to meet you, sir.
Bye.
Oh, I hope she can get Glenn to go.
Yeah. Betty, when I was much younger, I once tried to separate two brothers who were fighting. You know what happened? They both turned against me.
Is that your way of telling me not to get involved?
No. Just be careful.
By the way, Glenn called right after you left the office.
Did he say what he wanted?
No, he just asked if I knew where you were having lunch. I told him I didn't, but I don't think he believed me.
Why do you say that?
Oh, it's just something in his voice. I think he suspected that you and I were having lunch together.
Poor Glenn. He always makes everything so complicated. Well, I've decided we're going to see a marriage counselor.
Oh, really? Pat, if you want any time off, you know you've got it.
Thanks, David.
You know, I still say that some men have got all the luck. If you were my wife, Pat, I'd... What's the use of talking about it? You know what I mean. What's that for?
For making things so much easier.
Sure.
Come on.
Mr. Halston, according to a conversation I had with your wife earlier, she describes your marriage as a little more than bumpy.
Really? What did you say, Pat?
Just that we argued. Sometimes you got drunk and hit me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is true. It's all true. I throw myself on the mercy of the court.
This isn't a court, Mr. Halston. You know that.
I should at least have the opportunity to defend myself. Pat, how many years have we been married?
Almost 10.
And in those years, have you been happy?
You know I have.
And how many times have I hit you?
I don't know. Not many.
Well, then what are we talking about? Doctor, my old man was a violinist. I don't mean professionally. He wanted to be. Maybe he wasn't good enough. I don't know. So instead, he sold hardware, hammers, nails, things like that. And sometimes when it would get to be too much for him, he would go out and have a few drinks, and he would come home drunk, and he would hit my mother. But not out of hate, out of love. And she understood this. She knew it was the only way that he could ease that pain. And so she loved him. In spite of what he did to her, she loved him until the day he died. Can you understand that, Doctor?
You are an engineer, aren't you, Mr. Halston?
I was. I sell hard. I sell real estate now. It's the same thing, only bigger.
And why did you give up engineering?
The firm I was with was hit by the recession. I was one of many they laid off.
I'd like to see you both twice a week in the beginning.
Twice a week? Where am I going to get the time?
Glenn, you promised me.
That's right. I swore I would try. We'll be getting back to you, Doctor.
Mrs. Halston, for your own sake, see that he gets help. If he doesn't like me, go to someone else, but go to someone.
I'm not sure I understand.
Your husband's a very disturbed man, Mrs. Halston. Take my word for it. He's a bomb waiting to explode.
And here it is. The only bridge ever to span a relish tray. Stress factor, 1 green olive.
That's fantastic. Someday you'll be building the real thing instead of sticks and chewing gum.
Well, after all, a fellow who won, let's see, 2 student engineering awards in his junior year.
You remember that, Betty?
Remember it? I covered this story for the college paper.
Well, that was a long time ago. But I haven't given up yet. Just give me time.
And, yes, speaking of time, I've got to be up at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
Sure you won't stay and eat something with us, Betty?
Oh, no, thanks. Listen, it's your night to be together. But thank you for the wine. Good night.
Good night.
I think we'd better order something before it's too late.
Hey, beautiful. Don't worry. I told you from now on, 1 is my limit. Well, look who's here. David! David, come join us.
Oh, Glenn? Hi, Pat.
Sit down, sit down. What are you drinking?
This is it. I gotta get back to work.
What, at this hour?
Well, I've just been catching up on a few things, and I just thought I'd take a little break.
Well, that is what I call dedication. But I guess that's what it takes to stay on top.
In my company, that's what it takes to keep your job.
I guess that's why women find you so attractive. Now, don't be modest, David. They love winners. You are a winner. Now, take Pat here.
Glenn.
I don't think a day goes by that she doesn't tell me how successful you are.
Glenn, that's not true.
But does she ever tell you about me, David? I mean, why I'm selling houses instead of building bridges? Now that is interesting.
Glenn, maybe some other time.
No, it won't take long. You see, I could have gone on to graduate school, but then something unexpected came up. Right, Pat?
Glenn.
Pat, I'll see you tomorrow in the office. Good night, Glenn.
Why do you always have to spoil everything?
Spoil? Just because I wanted to tell him why I couldn't finish my education? Oh, I thought since you two were so close.
We're not close. I'm his friend. I work for him.
Work. Is that what you call it? Hey, you know what? I need another drink.
If you have another drink, I'm leaving.
Waiter, double martini on the rocks.
Glenn, please, let's go.
You're not going anywhere.
And people are looking.
Let them look. I want to hear about you and David. Pat? Pat? Pat?
What are you doing here?
It won't take me long to pack some things.
Listen, why don't we go with you?
Okay. Glenn? He must still be sleeping. Glenn?
Pat, what's wrong?
My wedding dress? Could he hate me so much?
Doesn't look like he's here.
I'm gonna help you pack. Hello? What? Oh, my God. Yes, I'll be right there.
What's wrong?
David. He's been murdered.
That's all you can tell me, Lieutenant?
That's all there is to tell. You handling this for the insurance company you work for?
Oh, you might say I'm working for Betty on this one. It's personal.
Barnaby, there's nothing personal about murder. You got something. I don't want you holding out on me.
Well, everything that I got would come under the heading of suspicion. If you get some proof, you'll be the first to know.
Betty? JR? See you later.
Well, Barnaby, what'd you find out?
They think he was murdered by a mugger who waited for him outside of his office last night.
A mugger?
His wallet was gone, his watch, his college ring. I know what you're thinking, Pat, but there's not the slightest bit of evidence that connects Glenn to this.
I only hope that you're right.
Where is Glenn?
He should be at work.
Where's work?
Coronet Real Estate Company.
Jedediah and I'll have a talk with him.
I better go upstairs. The office will be in a madhouse. I'll call you later. Glenn!
I've got to talk to you, Pat. I want to apologize about last night. What I did to your wedding dress.
Wedding dress? Don't you know what happened to David last night?
Pat, you don't think I had anything to do with that? Oh, come on. Pat, how long have you known me?
Not very long. Not the way you've become.
Honestly think I could kill someone.
But I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is that I've just got to get away from you for a while. I've got to have time to think.
Where will you go?
I'm staying at Betty's.
Honey, if that's what you want, that's fine with me. Just so you know that I love you.
Glenn, please, not now.
Maybe you'd like to see something else, huh? Morning.
Morning.
Well, I can see this is just the house you're looking for.
This is the house, all right, but we're looking for the salesman, Glenn Halston. They told us at the real estate office that we'd find him here.
Well, they told you wrong. He was supposed to be here almost 2 hours ago. I'm Sid Markham. Glenn works for me. What did you want to see him about?
I'm afraid this is personal, Mr. Markham.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not? It's only on my time. Here comes His Majesty now. Where have you been?
Sid, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry doesn't sell houses. You had 3 prospective buyers lined up for this morning. You missed all of them.
I'll call them all back, Sid. I'll set up new appointments.
Yeah, you do that. And before you take off tonight, I want to see you in my office.
I'll be there. Mr. Jones, right? Betty's father-in-law? I met you at a 4th of July picnic a couple of years ago.
What a terrific memory. This is my associate, Jedediah Jones.
What can I do for you?
Did you know that David Conrad was murdered last night?
I heard something about that on the radio. I figured I'd be a suspect sooner or later, but I didn't kill him.
Well, according to police, the murder took place at about 10 o'clock. Where were you at that time?
Trying to forget where I was at that time.
Unless you have a pretty good alibi, I'm going to have to tell the police how you felt about Conrad.
Have you ever heard of a place called Mully's Bar?
How long were you there?
About an hour. And then I went to the Red Sail, and then to a place called the Sombrero. We used to refer to that as bar hopping.
How did you bruise your hand?
I don't know. I must have banged against something.
Sure it wasn't Conrad?
I told you I didn't kill him.
And you won't mind if we check out those bars you were in last night?
No. Why should I?
No reason. No reason at all.
Do you remember when you took this, Betty?
Palm Springs.
We were happy then. Well, at this hour, that could only be Barnaby. Or Robert Redford. Yes, who is it?
Betty, it's Glenn. I'd like to talk to Pat.
Well, I'm sorry, Glenn. Pat's resting.
I won't stay long.
Glenn, it's no use.
It's important.
Betty. It's all right. What is it, Glenn?
I just had to talk to you. See, I haven't had a drink. I'm not drunk.
I know, but...
It just got so lonely at home without you. I tried not thinking about it, but how do you not think about somebody you love?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Just let me in just for a second,
no,
honey.
please,
Now,
don't make
don't
it
close
harder
the
for
door
me.
on me.
If you don't leave, Glenn, I'm going to call the police.
I have to talk to you, Pat.
Glenn!
Pat, you've got to listen to me. I'm no stranger. I'm your husband. You're my wife.
I'm afraid of you.
There's no reason to be anymore. Honey, I know what's going to save our marriage. It's not staying apart. It's getting together again.
It's too late.
Pat, let's have a baby.
A baby?
We always talked about it. I was just afraid of the responsibility. But honey, I'm not afraid anymore.
Do you know what having a baby means? Do you have any idea?
It means we'd be a real family. We'd have someone to care about, someone to love. Something that was a part of the two of us.
It's not that easy.
I'm not saying it's that easy. I'm saying we could handle it. Honey, we love each other. That's half the battle.
Glenn.
Honey, we got all these years invested. They're happy years. You said so yourself. We've got to give it just one more chance.
All right. Oh, Pat. I've got to, Betty. Don't you see that I have to?
That's it. Once she agreed to go home with him, he was fine.
Regular Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, Glenn Halston. Anybody in?
Speak of the devil.
Come in.
Hi. I'm sorry to bust in this way. I just wanted to apologize to you for last night. I've already talked to the manager of your place, and he says he will fix the door and send me the bill.
Thank you.
I also wanted to apologize to you, Mr. Jones, for the trouble I've caused you. But everything's going to be different now. I've taken the pledge. I'm not going to drink anymore. Also, Pat and I are going to start seeing that marriage counselor twice a week.
Well, it's very nice. I'm glad to hear that. However, there is one problem, Glenn.
What's that?
Those bars that you said you were in the other night, we checked them out and only found one bartender at the Sombrero who remembers seeing you. He said you came in around 12 o'clock. Conrad was murdered a couple hours earlier.
Well, you know what they say. After the third drink, all bars look alike.
I don't think you fully realize the seriousness of your situation. I can't continue to withhold information from the police. Sooner or later, they're going to find out how you felt about Conrad. Now, where were you between 10 and 12?
I honestly don't remember, Mr. Jones. Man, when I tie one on, I really do a job. But that's all in the past. All I want to do now is to make Pat happy. I'm even planning on taking her to Hawaii for our anniversary.
She'd like that.
See, my company is giving free tickets to whoever makes the most sales over the next 2 months. And you are looking at the future winner. Well, I better get started. See y'all. Bye.
You know, Barnaby, I really want to believe him.
You sounded very convincing.
Come on, he's a salesman, remember?
You got a point, Jedediah. Now, while I continue checking out the bars, I want you and Betty to check out the building which Conrad had his office. See if you can find anyone who might have seen Glenn there about the time of the murder.
I was just about to suggest the same thing myself.
I know. Sid wants to see me. Oh, is it true he had open heart surgery and they found he didn't have one? Sid, contact your travel agent. Have him fill the names in on these Hawaii tickets to Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Halston. They are first class, aren't they?
I told you I wanted to see you before you took off last night.
Yeah, I know. I had some business I had to attend to. It's personal. You can understand that, can't you, Sid?
Sure. Why not? I mean, I'm human like everybody else, right? I got a wife, 3 kids. I even got a dog. You know what else I got, Glenn? High blood pressure, ulcers, and my doctor tells me I'm working on a coronary. You know what he prescribes? He says I should get rid of all my aggravations. And you, Glenn, are one of my biggest.
I know I let you down lately, Sid. It's just, well, I've been under these pressures. We're not machines, Sid. We all break down. All of us. But it's going to be different from now on. I'm going to sell more houses than anybody out there.
Not for me, you're not. You're through.
Hey, come on, Sid. You don't mean through.
What did you think? I was going to make you sales manager? Glenn, you know what your trouble is? You're a boozer. You drink too much, and everybody knows it. You're not only through here, you're washed up all over town.
I'm not going to drink anymore, Sid. I give you my word.
It's too late for that.
Hey, come on, Sid. You gotta give me just one more chance. Please. Just give me one more chance. I promised my wife.
I'm sorry, Glenn. I got a business to run here. Look, I got a lot of work to do, and why don't you clean out your desk?
Yeah. I don't want to leave anything behind.
Hi, any luck?
Only that my feet haven't given up. I stopped in to see Pat.
How is she?
Well, she's fine. She's looking forward to going to that marriage counselor tonight.
That's good.
I've never seen him around here before. Think he had something to do with the burglary?
What burglary?
What burglary? I thought that was why you're here. Someone broke into my shop night before last and stole a dozen of my best cameras.
The night of the murder?
That's right. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a connection somewhere.
And you reported this to the police?
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Why'd you wait so long?
Because I just found out about it. See, when I found the cameras missing, I thought my partner had taken them on the road with him to sell. When he got back this morning, I found out he hadn't touched them. That's when I realized what happened. Just made a copy of the serial numbers to give to the police.
Mr. Keller, do you mind if we borrow one of these?
If it'll help get my cameras back, be my guest.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Honey, I'm home. I've got a surprise for you tonight. After we come back from the counselor, I'm going to fix you your favorite dinner. Then we're going to put on some records.
And I'll light those pretty candles that I bought. I guess it isn't any surprise anymore, is it? But it'll be like when we were first married. Glenn? Glenn, are you all right?
Oh. I got canned today.
What?
You heard me. I got fired.
Oh, no. Why?
Because of you?
Me?
That's right. First I blamed myself. Then I realized, if you hadn't caused me all those problems, Pat, threatening to leave me, then I could have concentrated on my job and done better work.
You know, that's not true.
It did! You have been the source of all of my problems. I could have gone to graduate school. I could be a good engineer now if you hadn't tricked me into marrying you.
Tricked you?
That's right. By telling me you were pregnant.
But I was pregnant.
Oh, well, then what happened?
What happened? I had a miscarriage.
You think I believe that, Pat?
Believe it? What are you talking about?
I know that you made that all up so that I would make it all legal.
Oh, my God. Oh.
I've known it all along. The pregnancy, the miscarriage, it was all a lie. A trick.
You poor sick man.
Oh, no. I have had an albatross around my neck. Well, I'm gonna get rid of it. Now!
Stay away from me, and I mean it. You're never going to touch me again. Never.
Pat.
No! I'm leaving you for good. I'm getting a divorce.
I see. Well, you have all the serial numbers of the cameras. If one of them does come in, I'd appreciate a call. Thank you very much.
You're right, it's a 35 millimeter f2.8. Yeah, serial number is 31792G. Okay. Well, you can call us here anytime.
Mr. Harrington, Four-Star Loan Company. You took in 8 cameras in the last 2 days, not one of them from the Keller burglary.
Are there any more pawn shops we haven't called yet?
No, that was the last one. But if you ask me, we are wasting our time.
You don't think there's any connection between the burglary and Conrad's murder?
To tell you the truth, I don't know what I think, Barnaby. It has been a long day, and I am really tired. What I'd like to do is go home, take a nice hot bath, and get a good night's sleep. So if you fellas don't mind turning off the lights when you leave. You will let me know if anything happens.
Even if it means waking you from your long night's sleep?
Just you try not waking me.
I think she wants us to wake her. Barnaby Jones.
Mr. Jones, this is Lou Sampson at Esquire Loans.
Yes, Mr. Sampson.
Those cameras you were asking about. Some guy just walked in here with one of them.
He's still there?
Yeah.
We're on our way.
Pat? What's wrong? What happened?
Glenn was drunk when I came home. Betty, you were right. I've got to leave him for good. I just came by to pick up my things.
Well, you're welcome to stay here. You know that.
No, I know, but this will be the first place he'll look, and you know how he can be. Look, I've got to find a hotel somewhere. Maybe the Marina.
All right. We'll better call first, see if we can get a reservation.
That's a 13528.
Well, how much?
I could give you $35 on it.
What are you kidding? That camera's brand new. It's worth $300-400.
Yeah, well, maybe to a photographer, but not to a pawnbroker. Now, you want the money or don't you?
45. Is that gonna kill you?
$40, take it or leave it.
All right. 40.
Okay. Here. Now, you fill this out, okay?
Hey, come on, the money, huh?
It's in the back. I gotta get it. I was just closing. You just finished filling that out.
Hurry up.
That's your camera?
Hold it. Right there.
Looks like David Conrad's ring, Barnaby. It's got initials DC in here.
Maybe you better call the police.
Yeah, all right.
Phone's in there.
Thanks.
Really, I appreciate it, but you don't have to go with me.
I want to make sure you're checked into your room nice and safe. We got everything? Okay.
Where are you running to now, Pat?
She just needs a little time by herself, Glenn, that's all.
I told you you weren't gonna leave. Never again.
I didn't mean to kill him, but he saw me, so I had to hit him.
Get him out of here. I hope this straightens out that personal problem for you, Barnaby.
It's gonna make some people feel a lot better. Thanks, Lieutenant.
See you around.
Barnaby, there's still no answer at Betty's.
Did you try Pat's?
That's what worries me. There's no answer there either.
Let's get right over to Betty's.
Come on.
I told you you weren't gonna leave me, Pat. Never again.
Oh, Glenn, you're not going to do anything.
Get out of the way, Betty.
And she loves you. Why are you doing this?
She knows. She made me a failure.
Glenn, that's not true. The failure was your doing, and it's time you faced it.
No. I could have been building bridges now. I could have been anything.
Glenn, that's a lie. You know it.
Get out of the way, Betty. I'm warning you.
Please. I'll go with him. Anything. You had your chance in school, and you blew it. Stop blaming Pat for that.
I had to marry her. That's why I quit.
Oh, no, I was there, remember? You had to quit because you couldn't make the grades.
Oh, I won 2 awards. My junior year.
And after that, what happened? All right, maybe the competition got too stiff, or maybe you couldn't hack it, but you quit because you couldn't get the grades. You can't blame Pat for that.
What?
Oh, face the truth, Glenn. For the first time in your life, face it. Stop blaming Pat for what you are.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, that's all right. We just got here ourselves.
Here, let me help you. Thanks, J.R.
Oh, did you see Glenn?
Yes. They have this small lake out there. We took a walk by it.
How is he?
Relaxed, thoughtful.
How long did the doctor say he'd have to be there?
6 months, a year, maybe. Who knows?
Pat, when he gets out, are you going back to him?
I don't know. I guess a lot of it depends on him. And time. I just don't know.
Well, why don't we order?
Well, listen, Barnaby, I really don't have too much of an appetite.
Too bad, Jedediah. It's my check.
Your check?
That's right.
I'll start with some soup, maybe have a salad later on. Hey, the lasagna here is really terrific. The ravioli. Maybe have a lasagna in the ravioli.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest star Margot Kidder, special guest star Clu Gulager. Tonight's episode, Trial Run for Death.
Okay. Now you split.
What do you mean split?
You know you shouldn't be here. It's not safe.
Because talking about I want to go away with you. I want to be alone with you.
No, not now. I can't do that. It's enough.
No.
Well, brother-in-law, what brings you away from your desk and down to Pitsy?
Fine.
Oh, how they get in here, man? You gotta beat those track groupies off with a stick.
Oh, stop it, Mark.
Oh, come on. What, you don't think that I was messing around with a girl?
No, I used to think. Now I know.
I resented driving all the way out here today just to have you sign these things. But now I'm very glad I did.
Just hand me the pen, Kurt.
No, I don't think you'll be signing anything for Fowler Industries ever again. Not after I tell Rita about this little wrestling match I just witnessed.
What are you talking about, wrestling?
My sister might be somewhat gullible and naive.
Hey, watch it. That's my wife you're talking
But
about.
not for long. Because if there's one thing that Rita's not, she is not forgiving. It's not exactly a Fowler trait.
Wait.
Don't worry. You'll get a satisfactory check for your time and services. Pocket money until you can snare some other rich, unsuspecting woman.
It was murder. You mark my words. When you get to the bottom of this, Jones, all of you, remember I said it.
Oh, Dad, please.
No. Man doesn't like to see his son beaten to the grave. It's unnatural. Can you understand that, Jones?
Yes, Mr. Fowler. Yes, I can.
Well, then, what do you think?
But I think that I may bang up more than a shoulder if I go to jumping to conclusions. I'd like to hear what Mr. Landy thinks. He was driving.
Well, it's not entirely beyond the realm of possibility, Mr. Jones, that the car was tampered with.
Don't flavor it with sweet talk about possibilities, son. He's the only son I have now. And the bitter truth is that Mark here is the one that they were after.
We don't know that, Dad.
All right, call it feeling. Mark is what you might call a carnivorous driver. He has brought back more trophies, more cash prizes than any other 5 drivers that I have ever backed. There were an awful lot of unhappy drivers that followed him across the finish line.
And you think that maybe one of these unhappy drivers might have tried to eliminate him?
Exactly.
From the look of the face and arm, I would say that the accident is still painfully clear in your mind. Do you recall exactly what happened?
Well, it's like I said, it was Kurt's first ride, so I didn't want to spook him first time out, you know. But he seemed to be enjoying it after the second, third lap, so I thought I'd show him what the car would do. I was just easing up toward the embankment there. I was going to make a wide turn. They're going to come down out of it full bore. And she just went.
Went?
Yeah, the steering link just went. I felt it pulling right.
Like the right arm had completely gone. And next thing I knew, we were painting the wall with metal. We ended there, and we rolled, and by the time I crawled free, and it was already too late for Kurt.
Find out who did it. Find out who tampered with that car.
Have you any idea who may have wanted to do this to you, Mr. Landy? Oh, every time you take home a trophy, you're going to make some enemies, Mr. Jones. That's just natural. And I've taken home a lot of trophies.
If my father is wrong, Mr. Jones, please find that out, too.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, do you think I could have that one for nights when I feel like being a little sophisticated?
All right, all right. Is that it?
I'll take it. On account.
What do you mean on account?
On account of you love me.
Yeah, I do. So let's go.
And on account of I know that your brother-in-law was going to tattle to his sister.
What'd you say?
It wasn't very nice of him, was it? I think I would have done the same thing that you did.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I love this. Can I?
You said you wanted to see Mr. Landy's racing suit, huh?
If there's anything left of it.
Ruined it when they cut it off him, of course. I don't even know why I brought it back from the hospital.
You sure tore it up, didn't you?
Yep.
Would you hold that?
Yeah. What are you doing that for?
I'll be doggone. I thought Mark Landy told me that he was trapped in the wreck for a few seconds before he crawled away. I thought, gee, that's really something. Fire doesn't make a mark on us, but it does.
Blood?
I guess the nurse that cut this off of him must have gotten carried away with their work. It's like lipstick. That the kind of a car that Mark drove?
Similar. Needs about a month's work, though.
I always wanted to sit in one of those things. You mind?
Be my guest.
Green light.
How's the investigation going there, Mr. Jones? You uncover any saboteurs operating around here besides Mitch?
No. Mr. Hammer assures me that the only fingerprints of his I'll find around here would be on a cold beer in a cool place. Say, the emergency crew tells me that they found Mr. Fowler's helmet inside the car after they put the fire out. Wasn't he wearing it?
Oh, yeah, you better believe it. I insist on that. Must have come off on impact. That happens.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on my way. Say, where'd you say that you had the car taken?
Burned salvage out in the valley. Afraid there isn't much left to salvage.
Probably not. I don't know too much about cars. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Hammer, and thanks for the tour.
What's he want with that suit? Who knows? He was burning it with a match, scraping away at it with a little knife.
Scraping away at what?
Lipstick? Said your suit had lipstick on it.
You're still dissecting Mark Landy's racing uniform?
Have a look at this left sleeve and shoulder, Betty. Interesting?
Torn and dirty, yes. But what makes it interesting?
As you say, it's torn and dirty and embedded with sand and grass.
But you said he dislocated his shoulder in the crash.
I said he dislocated his shoulder in the crash.
Well, maybe he was thrown from the car when it hit.
He said he crawled out of the flaming wreck.
But you don't see it that way here.
Not a sign of a scorch or smoke mark on the entire suit, and the left shoulder looks like it struck with sufficient impact to dislocate it.
Are you telling me that the great Mark Landy chickened out when he saw a crash coming and jumped?
There you go, disparaging chickens again. There's nothing chicken about a chicken. We used to have a Rhode Island Red that chased dogs.
All right. What I meant was that it doesn't do much for his bravery image to abandon ship and let his passenger die in the crash.
Yes, I suppose a man might lie about a thing like that. And then there is this doggone lipstick.
Is it ready yet?
Almost. Looks like some kind of a cream emulsion.
Are you sure it's lipstick?
I'm not so old I've forgotten what lipstick looks like.
Barnaby, do you have any idea how many different kinds there are?
No, but Pacific Cosmetics know exactly. And they are expecting you.
I know.
I just don't know what to say.
Nothing to say. It's all decided. You're going to hang up your racing helmet and take over Kurt's job here with me. I redid every inch of it, Mark.
Oh,
just
yeah.
for you.
I can see that. It's a strange feeling. I mean, Kurt's office here. You know, filling his office is one thing, but filling his job, that's another.
You're the man for it. I want you to manage the automotive division of Fowler Industries.
Oh, boy.
All right. I know. I've been hooked on the smell of exhaust fumes and burning rubber for 40 years, ever since I went into the automotive equipment business. I have spent millions on race cars to sell Fowler spark plugs, Fowler brakes, Fowler accessories. I love it. But the driver is just hired help.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You know what I mean. Drivers come and go, but the business goes on right in here.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Morgan. I wouldn't admit this to anyone but you. I've noticed the kids are getting a little tougher every year.
So, leave the driving to the kids. If Barnaby Jones finds that one of them is out after your hide, fool him. Quit at the top. No disgrace to quit at the top.
Retiring, I think they call that.
Exactly. And what's more, you won't see this old gray head around here much longer either. No, sir. So, get ready. You're the only son I've got now, Mark.
Trying to do a good job. I don't know what else to say.
Save the speeches for the annual sales meeting. Well, I'll get out of here now and let you get to work.
Thank you.
It's a good feeling having you here, Mark.
Oh, Mr. Landy, congratulations.
Thanks. I guess I was the last to know, huh?
I'll try to be all the help I can. I was with Mr. Fowler, the late Mr. Fowler, for many years.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I tell you, right now, I guess you better show me who's first.
Perhaps you'd better see Miss Wright first. She said she had an urgent appointment about a public relations job you promised her.
Oh, yeah. She's first. You show her in, would you, please?
Miss Wright?
Thank you. Well. So my baby's become a vice president.
Are you crazy? You shouldn't have come here.
I was worried. What's this new job going to mean to us?
What do you mean, us? You sound like we were a corporation or something.
The Love Corporation, that's us.
Hey, come on, Laurie. Now, come on. Be reasonable. You gotta spoil everything.
There's getting to be more and more to spoil, isn't there?
No, we just gotta be careful. That's all.
Well, then why don't you carefully take me out to dinner tonight?
The dinner.
You know, dinner. The meal after lunch.
Yes.
We could go to some quiet, pretty little place at the beach. I mean, candlelight's about as careful as you can get, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll have to call you on that.
Phone calls are for alibis. So make your phone call to your wife. Really, you're a busy man now. You have a new job. You got a lot of excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this could turn out to be not so bad.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll meet you, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
I had to take a cab here.
What's the matter with your car?
Well, it's been a car too long.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll find you another one.
Well, there was this absolutely stunning sports car at Aston Imports, you know, that I think that a new public relations girl from Fowler Industries would look divine.
Yes. We'll talk about that tonight.
Do you love me?
Yes, I love you.
You better.
I do.
I'll see you tonight.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I know my father means well. But honestly, Mr. Jones, don't you think this idea of sabotage is rather far-fetched?
How about that? That's a second question I was going to ask you.
Now that I've answered your second question, what about the first?
Do you know of any reason why anyone would fix the car to harm your brother instead of your husband?
Kurt?
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm just looking for motives.
I don't think you could find anybody who would even have a bad word for Kurt. Besides, I was rather surprised that he'd even get into a racing car. I always thought he was scared of them. Oh, excuse me. Hello? Oh, yes, he is. Mr. Jones? Just a moment. Your daughter-in-law.
And my secretary. Hello, Betty?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This has taken all the pleasure out of ever wearing lipstick again.
Did you find it?
Finally. I had no idea there were so many dreadful shades with such glamorous names.
Like what?
Well, like the one we're looking for. It's called Tamarind Wind. It's made by Camelot Cosmetics.
Thank you, Betty. I appreciate that. Talk to you later. Doggone it, I had her on the phone and I forgot to ask her. She was calling from a phone booth, too.
Problem?
Well, I told Betty this morning I was going right by a drugstore and she asked me to bring her a lipstick. Now, what was the name of that Tamarang Wind or Tamara?
I'm afraid that's a new one on me. I can't help you. Darling, you're home early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mr. Jones? Hi. Honey, I'm sorry, but I gotta change. I gotta get back because some guys from out of town came in and just
Well, I'm just leaving. Thank you very much, Ms. Lincoln.
You uncover any sinister plots to do away with me yet, Mr. Jones?
Not yet. But I had an expert out looking over your car all day at Burns Salvage. I was supposed to meet him, whoop, half an hour ago. I'll let myself out.
Bye.
Bye. He shouldn't be bothering you like this.
Oh, he's very nice. But I'm afraid Father has him going in all directions.
What do you mean?
Now he wonders whether someone really intended to harm Kurt. Can you imagine?
The companies I represent don't insure racing cars, Barnaby. You can sure see why. That's a $40,000 pile of junk.
Not much left to salvage, huh?
Oh, they'll save a dozen pieces of it. Few expensive parts. That's all.
Find anything interesting?
Well, you didn't tell me what you're looking for.
That's right. I wanted an objective professional opinion.
Well, when they come off the wall that way, it's hard to tell whether it's negligence, mechanical failure, or what. Front tires were both burned, but there's no sign of a normal blowout.
What about steering?
Oh, they'll be able to use that again, I imagine. That's a tough article. About the only thing left intact in the whole car.
You mean it still works?
Yeah, see for yourself. It's as good as new.
What do you know about that?
No, I just can't pinpoint the cause of this crash for you, Barnaby. Sorry. Gonna have to bill you anyway, you know.
Well, I think you earned your money, Frank.
That's it?
That's it? Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, and say hello to your wife. She still makes the best lasagna in Southern California.
Hey, cut it out. You're making me hungry.
Well, if you're still wondering about the accident, I'm afraid I don't have any fresh guesses for you.
I was just thinking about Mark Landy. He must pick up a lot of admirers. He's handsome, rich, wins all the time.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves a winner.
I guess that includes ladies.
Sure doesn't hurt your stand with the chicks, that's for sure.
Any particular chick have her eyes on Mr. Landy?
Guy's personal life is his own business. That's how I feel.
Well, that's sort of the way I feel, too, but the Fowler family is pretty big and important. I don't want to embarrass Mrs. Landy.
I don't get you.
If that fresh lipstick on Mr. Landy's racing uniform is just innocent personal business, I don't want to put my foot in it by asking him questions, you understand?
Okay, but you didn't hear it from me, right?
No way did I hear it from you.
I don't even know her whole name.
Which half have you got?
All I know is she wears one of those gold ID bracelets, and it says Laurie on it.
think?
You drive like that, you're not going to live long enough to break it in, my friend.
Well, look who's talking. The big, brave racing car driver. I scared you, didn't I?
You better believe it. Amateurs scare me to death. Honey, I gotta get back.
Get back?
Yeah, I gotta...
Every time we get together, all you're thinking about is getting back.
No, that's not true. I just have to... Hey, Laurie, wait a minute, wait a minute. How many ways you expect me to keep dividing my time, I mean...
Well, you didn't have to take that job with your father-in-law.
No, it's just things have changed now. You know, they've changed.
They could change again.
I don't know what you mean.
We could have everything. We could have it all.
Yeah. I'm afraid you lost me on the last turn back there. What,
Well, don't you inherit all your wife's money?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
I don't believe you.
Don't make me out to be the criminal.
You stop talking like one.
Well, isn't it better than walking around pretending you're not?
That was an accident. An accident.
Darling, Mark, the murder may have been an accident. The accident was no accident. Oh, Mark, I've wanted you from the moment I laid eyes on you. You acted like you wanted me. You said you did. Were you lying?
No, I wasn't lying.
Then...
It's just that, see, well, I never even considered anything like that with Rita. I mean, it's just,
Well, I think you should consider it. I mean, you could have anything in the world you wanted, and you could be anywhere you wanted. And you have me.
Yeah. You're a lot more woman than I gave you credit for. You know that?
Well, I'm all the woman that you'll ever need. Because I'm in love with you.
Miss Wright,
Yes?
mighty pretty little demon you're driving.
Yes, I just got it. Oh, thank you, but if you're from one of those car agencies I talked to, I already got some. Thank you anyway.
No, I couldn't make it as a car salesman. I'm a private investigator.
Oh?
I'm also what you might say a friend of Mark Landy. His father-in-law asked me to investigate the car crash in which his son was killed. Well, I'm sort of a Sunday driver, so I thought talking to a dyed-in-the-wool race fan like yourself might be helpful.
A race fan?
Yes, that's what one of the guards out at the track calls you. He also said you're very pretty, and he's right about that. You might remember him. He's red-headed, freckled face. Your car was parked in front of one of the truck entrances out there one day, and they had to move it, so he found your name from your registration in the glove compartment. He said you're out there, rain or shine, race or no race.
Well, as a matter of fact, I guess I am sort of a race fan.
You know Mr. Landy pretty well, then?
No, I wouldn't say that. I know what he looks like. Everybody does.
Were you out there the day of the accident?
Did the guard tell you that?
He couldn't remember.
Well, he couldn't remember because I wasn't there. Didn't the paper say that nobody saw the accident?
Leastwise, nobody says they saw it. But the guard wasn't dead sure that you weren't there either.
Look, Mr.
Jones. No lie, Jones.
Mr. Jones, I have a date, and I'm afraid I'm not going to be any help to you at all. I have to go. Goodbye.
If you think of anything helpful, give me a call. I'm in the phone book, Barnaby Jones.
I'm afraid you drew a blank. Goodbye.
course, your giant all-seeing eye say, Mr. Jones.
Appears to be the same lipstick, all right.
Coincidence?
I don't keep any computers around here, but I would say the chances of coincidence are about one drop in a great big bucket.
Drop in the ocean when you hear what I just found out. That car was bought from Ashton Imports, where a very nice salesman very reluctantly told me that it was bought and paid for in full by a check written on Fowler Industries. And...
Don't tell me. And signed by Mark Landy, Vice President.
You weren't your usual urbane self this evening, darling.
Oh, come on now, Rita. You gotta let me try my new image. I'm a solid businessman. Look at that.
Well, I wouldn't carry it too far if I was you.
Oh, boy. You didn't leave your glasses at the baker's again, did you?
No, I didn't wear them this evening. Edna says they make me look too old.
Well, Edna's gonna have to have her mouth washed out with soap. Hello.
Mark, I've been trying to reach all evening.
Yeah, could you wait just a minute, please? Okay. See what I mean? Business, all ours.
I'll go up.
What are you thinking of? Calling me here?
Well, some private investigator came over to talk to me. A guy named Barnaby Jones.
What'd you tell him?
Oh, don't worry, I handled it. What I want to know is, when are you going to start handling things?
I'll tell you, Laura, I need some time.
All right, take some time. Time's up. What have you decided?
No, it's just not that easy.
Well, then I'll make it a little bit easier for you. If we were married, a wife can't be forced to testify against her husband, right?
Well, there's nothing secret about it, Mr. Jones. Miss Wright's going to do certain public relations work for us with racing and automotive magazines. The use of the car is just part of her deal. And she's worth every penny of it, too.
I'll bet she is.
You can certainly confirm what I've just told you. You talk to Miss Wright. Just talk with her.
Well, I've been trying to talk to Miss Wright about another matter. I couldn't find her. I was hoping that you could tell me where she was.
No, she doesn't report in here every day. But when she comes in, I'll have her call you. What other matter are you referring to? Maybe I can help you.
Well, I discovered some evidence which more or less indicates that you haven't been entirely truthful about this whole thing.
I'm afraid you better explain that, Mr. Jones. I'm not used to being accused of lying.
Well, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm kind of like an old carpenter. Unless all the pieces fit and there are no cracks or spaces left, I'm not satisfied.
I'm afraid you're letting your zeal and my father-in-law's fancies run away with you.
Now, your racing suit, the sleeve of it, tells me that you more likely injured your shoulder falling out of the car while it was moving.
Is that so? Anything else worrying you?
I just had your car going over completely by an expert, and he says that one of the few things that wasn't damaged was the steering.
Yeah, so you put that all together along with some lipstick on my racing suit. And...
Well, that lipstick was probably Miss Wright's, but it seemed a little out of place for being a married man.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I can see why you would be suspicious, and I apologize for snapping at you a minute ago. I could have saved you an awful lot of time and trouble, though, if you'd have come straight to me. Miss Wright was at the track that day. You didn't know that. I told her that Fowler Industries was prepared to give her the use of the car. And she got sort of exuberant, I guess, and gave me a great big hug and a kiss, and well, Kurt saw that.
Mm-hmm.
And after the crash, I was in a state of shock. I quite frankly don't remember whether I was thrown out of the car, crawled away from it, or I don't remember.
Well, then you might not have been clear about the steering either.
No, sir. It was definitely the steering. Now, maybe it was in the upper linkage, if your expert says it wasn't a steering arm. Excuse me.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you, Mr. Landy.
Hey, you get any more carpenter work you're not satisfied with, you come see me first, okay?
I'll just do that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. I promised to be there.
But I don't like it up here alone. There were animals howling around all last night.
Now, you just hang tight. Rita and I'll be there in a little while.
Well, I don't think I should be here.
Oh, yes, my sweet. You want the good life? You're gonna have to work for it.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Just be there. This time we're gonna share a little secret together. You want to share everything with me, don't you?
Hi.
Hi.
You work around here?
Only when I'm not starring in some major motion picture. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for Miss Wright.
The one with the new wheels?
Yeah, that's the one. Haven't had much luck.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Most of the girls around here are part gypsy. They get around a lot. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Well, I saw her leaving here yesterday afternoon with an overnight bag and a couple of heavy sweaters tucked under her arm.
Know where she was headed?
She took my advice straight back to where she bought the car.
What do you mean?
Well, I had to help her get it started. Kept dying out on her. I think the choke needed adjusting.
Well, thanks. I'll be looking for your next motion picture.
Okay, got aside.
Look, Mr. Jones, my salesman had absolutely no business telling your secretary anything about the purchase of that car in the first place. Our clientele often wishes to keep such gifts confidential.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Ashton, but I wanted to know whether Miss Wright had brought the car in yesterday to be worked on.
Well, she's only had that car for a few days. Why should she want it worked on?
Young lady's missing. I'm doing everything I can think of to find her. Now, would you please check for me?
Malcolm.
Yes, sir.
Was Miss Wright in yesterday with her car?
Yes, sir. Minor adjustment. Had her on her way in no time at all.
I understand she had an overnight bag with her. Did she mention where she was going?
She sure did. Cedar Crest. Said she wanted to make certain she wouldn't get stuck up there. I told her she had nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
Barnaby Jones' office. May I help you? Oh, yes, Barnaby. Cedar Crest?
I understand the fire department up there has every piece of property listed by lot and number.
Well, wouldn't it be simpler to ask Mr. Fowler or Mr. Landy if they have a place up there?
Maybe, but it wouldn't be as safe for a certain young lady. My ears are still ringing from the fastest piece of double talk you ever heard.
Mark Landy?
Yeah, you better make it fast, Betty. I have a hunch that our young gal friend who was so generous with her lipstick is the key to the whole thing. I don't want anybody burying the key on me.
Right.
Mark? What happened? Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong.
But you said... Where's your wife?
Rita's home. The wife's place is in the home, Laurie. I always say.
You mean I've been sitting up here in this empty cabin for nothing?
You didn't really think I was gonna blow everything just for you, did you, Laurie?
I wanted to talk to you. I changed my mind about...
It's too late. It's too late, Laurie. I can't take any more chances on how you might feel tomorrow.
You can't get away with that. People know I'm up here.
No one knows. That's how we set it up. Remember?
Please, Mark.
All right, Landy, stand right there and throw the gun away. That's far enough, Landy. Just stay put. Under 10 feet, I'm a dead shot.
Oh, thank God you're here. He tried to kill me.
Is that a nice way to talk about a man that buys you expensive cars?
I keep thinking it was partly my fault.
Now, you mustn't clutter up a pretty day with that kind of thinking.
I just don't understand. I don't seem to be able to find an answer.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, dear. They must have been blown down in the wind last night. Poor little birds. They've been working on that all week.
Now, look up there. There's your answer. The wind didn't bother him. He's up there bright and early, starting in all over again. By tonight, he'll have the thing half finished.
Brand new.
That's the nice thing about every single day. Nobody's ever used it before. It's brand new.